And now, The View from Washington, an explanation of U.S. policy.
In testimony before Congress, Undersecretary of State for Political Affairs Thomas Shannon said the United States has been encouraged by Iran's adherence so far to the commitments it had made under the nuclear deal, the JCPOA. But he noted that profound differences with Iran remain.
Iran's support for terrorist groups like Hezbollah, its assistance to the Assad regime in Syria, and to Houthi rebels in Yemen are at odds with core U.S. interests and pose fundamental threats to the region and beyond. That's why we have retained our sanctions related to Iran's destabilizing activities in the region, including its support for terrorism.
In addition, Undersecretary Shannon expressed concern over Iran's ballistic missile systems and its human rights violations, and noted that missile and rights-related sanctions are not subject to relief under the JCPOA, and the U.S. continues to vigorously enforce these sanctions. At a recent press conference in Bahrain, Secretary of State John Kerry urged Iran to change its destabilizing behavior.
We call on Iran to prove to the world it wants to be a constructive member of the international community and contribute to peace and stability, and to help us end the war in Yemen, not prolong it. Help us end the war in Syria, not intensify it.
Help us, Secretary Kerry said, to change the dynamics of this region, so people are free to do positive things rather than be constantly caught up in the instability that comes with either sectarian or ideological extremism.
That was The View from Washington, an explanation of U.S. policy.